Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 5 in Financial Crimes 1. This is Professor Dunaway. I hope you all are having a great weekend. Beginning of August. I know some people, if you have kids, have gone back to school already, which seems so early. Hopefully, you all are able to still enjoy the last few weeks of summer. Um, so Last week, your first assignment was due last Sunday. So if you turned it in timely, they've all been graded, and the grades have been posted. If you have not already asked for an extension or been in touch with me, please do so as soon as possible so that we can, um, you know, we're able to freeze the penalty for a week. Excuse me. And then before it increases, we'll give you a little time. So again, if you haven't already contacted me, please do so as soon as possible so we can talk about it. And then I will make more comments next week. I like to be sure everybody's turned the assignment in prior to me commenting. And then also be sure you keep posting in the discussion forum. Sorry. Excuse me. For those of you that have been doing so, I really, really appreciate it. I know with a small class, and then when some aren't posting timely, it makes it difficult to do your replies and comments. So I do acknowledge that and appreciate those of you that are still doing what you can do to make sure that you get everything in. So thank you so much. As I've mentioned before, it does make a big difference in this class to have that interaction. So, and again, I know it makes it more difficult when it's such a small class size. Okay, so last week, week 4, we discussed terrorist financing. So let's click into the learning objectives. So after last week, you should now be able to name and discuss the similarities and dissimilarities between money laundering and terrorist financing. You also should be able to determine the effectiveness of the AML regime against terrorist financing, and then finally evaluate alternative responses to terrorist financing. So hopefully after working through the materials last week, you feel good about that. There were 2 PDFs posted for you to read, and then also, as I showed you last week, there was the FATF news that we wanted you to go to take a look at. There were 2 videos posted. One was Dr. Monroe's video, and then the other was one from Richard Gordon. So hopefully you've also had the chance to review those. So this week we will turn the tables and discuss bribery and corruption, Part A. So again, we will start with the learning objectives. So as you work through the materials this week, keep in mind that after the week, you should be able to name and discuss the component parts, strengths, and weaknesses of a proposed comprehensive plan against bribery and corruption, and then also be able to examine the OECD Bribery Convention and the work of Transparency International. For the readings this week, there are a few different readings posted. Let me get back to week 5. So there's the OECD Convention, Transparency International Overview and History, the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act Guide, and then Transparency International Bribery. So take a look at those things. And then there are 2 videos from Dr. Monroe, a bribery video, and then the OECD Foreign Bribery Report video. So please take a look at those as well. And then next week, week 6, we will turn and look at bribery and corruption, Part B. So this should be a short and sweet video. So for this week, post in the discussion forum, do the reading, watch the videos, and then optional office hours this week are with me Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. If you want to stop in, I will be there. And then just looking ahead, your next assignment is due at the end of week 6. So on August 18th is assignment 2. All right. That's all I have to say. I think everyone's doing great. You're all plugging along. So if you have any questions whatsoever, please send me an email throughout the week. And if I don't hear from you, I hope you all have a great week, and I will be talking to you next weekend. Thanks, everybody. Take care.